Today we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of the Rocks Teremana Blanco and Reposado right here on the Tequila Hombre, coming up next. Hello and welcome to this special episode of the Tequila Hombre, where we're going to be taking a look at what the Rock has been cooking lately, and that is tequila. So we're going to be taking a look at Teremana Tequila, both the Blanco and the Reposado today. And we're going to go into details on how this is made, as well as do a tasting and review, so you guys can know what this is like before you buy it. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into how this tequila is made. All right, Teremana Tequila is made at NOM 1613, which is Producto Fino de Agave. Now, if you're wondering why that sounds familiar, well, it actually is also under NOM 1416. And we did a review of the Avion 44, and that is made at the same distillery. And so what basically happened is the Rock built his own area at the distillery and got his own NOM number for his tequila, which is 1613. So it's basically made at the same distillery as stuff like Campo Azul and Avion, but he has his own section and got his own NOM, so it's 1613. And so that is the only tequila right now that is made out of that NOM. So it's located in Jesus Maria, Jalisco. The master distiller is unknown on it. The agave they use is Weber Blue agave from the Highlands, since that is where the distillery is located. They cook the agave after it's processed using stone brick ovens, otherwise known as hornos. After they're done, they then shred the agaves and then use a roller mill to extract the sugars from the agave fibers. And then it is fermented in stainless steel tanks. After fermentation is complete, it is then twice distilled using copper pot stills. Now for the Repo, it's aged, but they don't disclose what kind of barrels they used. They just say oak barrels, and they don't give a length of time on how long they're aged, but we do know it's anywhere from 2 months up to a year. So we'll have to see what it tastes like. I don't have any information on the actual aging time for the Reposado. The lowest price I found the Blanco for online was for $29.99, and the lowest price for the Repo is $32.99. All right, that's all I have right now on how this tequila is made. So let's get up to the tasting portion and go over some additional information for you as well. All right, now that you've seen how the tequila is made, you can see there's nothing really special about this tequila that the Rock did here. It's just like any other well-made tequila, the processes. But one of the things on here that's kind of interesting marketing lingo that they put on here, which don't buy into it because it really is kind of a bogus thing. It says gluten-free on it. And any tequila that's 100% agave is going to be gluten-free. The only time you would ever see gluten in a tequila is if it's what's called mixto, where it's a mix of agave and another type of sugar used, and that is only if they've used wheat malt as their additional sugars. Most of them use cane sugar, so even most of the mixtos don't have gluten in them. So don't buy into the gluten-free thing. Just about all tequila is gluten-free. All right, so now let's get into the tasting portion. All right, as usual, I'm using the Jarrito Stazzle nosing glasses, my go-to glass for detecting flavors and stuff in the tequila. And we'll fill one up with the Blanco. And we'll fill one up with the Repo. All right. Let's swirl them around the glass. All right, and let's take a look at them. All right, so now that we've got it poured, let's take a look at what it looks like in the glass. So looking at it on the glass, get it to focus here. It just has pearls on it. Doesn't really coat the glass that much. The tequila is crystal clear, like a good Blanco should be. All right, so let's see what we get on the aroma on this. Actually has some really nice cooked agave. Has definitely a grassiness to it, and a kind of a citrus as well. It's kind of lemony. I'm getting a hint of mint from the smell as well. All right, let's see how it tastes. Not a whole lot on the mouthfeel. Definitely get the cooked agave up front. It's got some heat to it. Getting cooked agave, getting kind of anise coming after that. It's got this bitterness that comes after the cooked agave. It's kind of harsh. Definitely there's more burn to it than I like in the Blancos that I normally prefer. Has cooked agave, has a sourness to it, and then a weird bitterness that I'm not liking too much. Kind of a funky bitterness. Is this something that I would use as a sipper every day? No. I probably would use this as a mixer if I had to for margaritas and stuff. I've got a lot better other Blancos out there that I would prefer at this price point over this. I was hoping it was going to be good, something that I would enjoy, but I would say pass on this one. It's not that good. I was really hoping to like it, but yeah, it's got this really funky taste right after the initial cooked agave. You get a little bit of this sour citrus, like lemon, lime, and then it hits you with this really weird bitter taste that follows through to the end with this heat that's just kind of harsh. It's not an easy drinking Blanco by any means. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get this kind of bitter taste out of my mouth with some water, and let's see if the wood aging has calmed this down at all. So let's take a look at it, how it looks in the. All right, looking at how it coats the glass. This definitely coats the glass better. You can see the tears coming down and the legs. So that looks nice. So it should have a better mouth feel to it. It's not going to be as watery as the Blanco is. And then the color on it is kind of just a light gold color, which is normal for a Repo. It's not bad at all. Let's on the nose, I definitely get cooked agave. I'm getting definitely like water, the mineral water. I'm getting hints of vanilla. and almost like a pool water kind of smell to it. It's kind of weird. All right, let's see how it tastes. Okay, definitely get cooked agave. I'm not getting that funky bitterness in the middle anymore. Cooked agave, get a little bit of oakiness, a slight hint of vanilla. The finish is kind of medium on it. It finishes with kind of a medicinal taste. Heat is still there. Yeah, I'm not liking this one either. I'm sorry. I think it's a fail on both. For the $34 for the Repo, you can find a lot other Repos out there that are a lot better than this. The flavor is really thin on this. It's just a slight vanilla. There's oakiness in there. And it finishes with a medicinal taste that's kind of mixed with vanilla, like almost like chemical, artificial. But the vanilla is very slight, so I don't think they put additives in this. I just think they didn't do a very good job of making this. I mean, honestly, would I recommend you buying and adding this to your collection? No. I'd leave it on the shelf. I was really hoping to like this. I was really hoping it was going to be good. I haven't been real impressed with a lot of celebrity tequilas out there. The only one I really liked and I recommend is the Santo Fino from Sammy Hagar. This one's a big disappointment for me. So if you've tried it, I'd love to hear your comments. Tell me what you think. I still have a burn in my throat and chest from this. Not good. So I'd love to hear what you think. You know, comment too on what you think about the way I described it. Does it make you want to go out and get it or try it? You have a tequila you'd like to see me do a review of, you've seen around, also feel free to comment below. Don't forget to give us a like, and more importantly, don't forget to subscribe, as we are going to be doing some big giveaways, and I want you guys to be able to win. So make sure you subscribe, because you can't win unless you subscribe. So click the subscribe button right here and make sure you subscribe. Well, that is it for now. As I always say, life is too good to drink bad tequila, so I'm going to dump this out. Salud.